Good morning everyone. Right, I've got a few things to share with you and then we're going to get on and do one of the houses. So I'm just hoping you can see. Right, these have just arrived. I won them at auction and I was bloody lucky to see them, that they were on auction. Now one is brand new, it's never been opened, which is a lady's diary, graphic 45. And then this one, she said, there are only a couple of sheets taken out of it. So I will be putting those into those kits again. We can get 4 kits out of that. And as you know, this is collector's papers now and they do cost a fortune. I didn't do too bad with it, but I wanted it, I wanted to buy them even though I sold mine because I'd finished with mine. Because I've had so many people ask me about them. And was the kit sold? And it did sell. So I'm going to do another 4. I thought, well, I'll keep out my eye out for the papers and that. She also sent these, which was, she said she's used some of that as well. Right, sorry about that. I had to break off. Now, I'm just sharing with you some things that have come. The heavy carvable modelling paste, I've got a spare one because I've got to do a lot of modelling paste on the houses. The black lava texture gel, which I'm going to use for, and I'll show you what this is like. I'm going to use this for the bridge when I've, when I've done the bridge. See, like that. Makes a nice texture on it. Mine had dried up, so there's no point in using that then. The light modelling paste arrived, which will, to do all the, sorry. God! Right, what were I saying? So that's, honest to God, wait a minute. Oh my God, I will get this done. Right, so, yes, the textured paste, a light modelling paste has come. Which will, which is the flexible one. Oh. Right, so that's that one. My, oh my, oh my. Right, the lace, not just these, there was loads came in, lots of this. It's the thin lace. Cream, beige, white and pink, so that will be on sale shortly. These came in, which are the rice paper. But I decided to get my own rice paper so that I can print on it. So I've done that. Because these are expensive. For what they are, it's expensive. So they came. There's 2 sheets, sorry, there's that one, hope you can see. And that one. But they really are expensive for what they are. And I have a load more of them coming in. The cards came in. The cards came in, which are the mini cards for the kits. But I'm going to use these in the houses, and you'll see where. So I hope you can just see, really, I've got all the Christmas ones out. So that's those. I'm going to leave them there. Now, they came in packs like this, but what I did, I've got the mystical ones and then the childhood ones. So I'm going to be taking so many, you'll probably get about 10 of each, 5 of each in your kit. So that's those. I bought the small tinsel to do the village, you know, for the outside tree and that. So that's that. I bought some, it's like what the trees are dipped in. You dip your tree branches in glue and then you dip them in that. It saves me making it, and I managed to get some, and it was, I think that was about £1.99, which isn't bad for what it is. Deirdre at the modelling shop. So that's the rice paper. I'm going to make a seat made from these. These are plastic. But I'm going to be making a seat to sit on, made from them. So it'll be like that, and then a seat in the middle. We shall see. So I'm going to leave those there. And then I've cut all of these this morning. Just strips of polystyrene. But I have to cut them into brick. So I'm just going to be doing... I'll do so many of that size. And they've all to be cut into brick. And I'm going to be sat doing that in a minute, and I'll come back when I've finished. Right, I've cut so many that I need. Now, again, I've got to build the church because I am not keeping the church I had. So I've got my chipboard here. And, yeah, I'm going to do a new house, a new church, to be honest. Let me just see that you can see this. I'm going to bring that down slightly to there so you can actually see it. So, let's start again. Now, I'm going to do the 4 inches. Oh, we need 2 of those. This is going to be the sides of the church. I'm going to make it more squarish. Make sure that's on there properly. Take my knife. Oh. I don't know how to jack in today, not bother anymore. I don't know. Oh, right. So while I've got that bit open, I'm going to cut round this. But I'm really not bothered that that snapped at all. We can sort that out. Definitely. And when it's up, you won't even tell. Like that. Yeah, we can strengthen that by putting something round it. That will be fine. So I need 2 sides to go on that now. So I've got this again. Now, if these are tall enough, you see like that, that's perfect. So, as long as they're the same size, which they are, I only need one of them to cut straight down the middle. There we go. So that's a better church, isn't it? We can sort all of that out, that's not a problem. And in fact what I might do is I'm going to skim off a piece from one of these. Like, and use it as a structure strip. I mean, you aren't going to see it. Which will hold that in place. And do the same for this side. Like that. Easily fixed. And then what we're going to do is put the roof on there, and then we're going to put the roof on here, and we need the bell tower as well. And I'm going to use my scraps up for the bell tower, and a whole piece for the roof. Now that's not wide enough, unfortunately. Okay, let's shift this. Yeah, it's, oh, I don't know what's going off today. It's not going right. Just seems to be one of those bloody days. Right, I can't stand it. I'm going to have to straighten it up, because otherwise it'll do me head in. It will. There's a knife. I need to get my new knives. I did buy some and can't find them. But there you go. Hey ho, that's me. Right, we split it, didn't we? Now we just do that. And that way you don't have to cut into it. You can always put a structure strip on top, which is what we're going to do. So that's that. I'm not bothered about it sticking over so much. And then we need a V. Let's just see this. So that sits like that. I think we'll have the church roof there because it's a steeple. So I now need a piece to go on top of that, which is square. Oops, sorry. Sorry. Right, not that bit. Oh, sorry. Let me just find a square. That piece, it's not quite square, but it'll do, I would imagine. Or maybe we need a thicker piece, don't know. Oh. Let's just see. No, that's fine. That'll do. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, some door, but we can get another door cut. Gonna do it that way. Okay. Okay. Just pop that on like that. Cut it. So that's our steeple, start of the steeple, or the bell tower, like that. And then I need a long piece, which has to be, so we need, it has to be 1 3/4. Let me just see. Have to do 1 3/4. 1 3/4 is there, and then we're going to spin that around, and we have to do again 1 3/4. So I'm just gonna, I might just do that all the way around actually. 1 3/4. It is supposed to be square. 1 3/4. 1 3/4. Okay. What in total is there? Yeah. Move that out of the way. Right. See if this works. Now, I need to do, I might have to just cut this by hand. No, I'm going to have to draw it, I think. Just bear with me while I get a piece of card. See, I want a small piece of card. That'll do, something like that. When I cut out from the window. That'll do. So, I'm just going to do that. Yeah, that's a better fit. Right. So, we're going to have it like that, I think. Are we? No. No, it's going to have to be like that. It's going to be on display like that. Right. So now what I need are some triangles. So I'm going to use this piece, I think, which is big enough. Ruler, let's get this. I'll get rid of that bit and put that in the bucket. Right, it's 7, so we need a bang on 3.5, which is there. And then we need to split this one. So that's 3.25, so that's 1 3/4. Like that. And I think that looks pretty neat. That's going to look awesome. Right, I'm just going to fill that a bit in there. Now, what I'm going to do is start and glue some of these on. So, Now, I'm just going to try something, because I know it does this with this particular foam, polystyrene. Put the heat gun on it and it makes it into brickwork. Look. You see? See what it's done? It melts. See? And that's why just poke that in there, because it's just going to look like little pebbles when it's done. Right, sorry about that, the battery needed changing. I'm nearly done with this regarding the polystyrene. I just have to make sure that I've got enough on. There we go, we can just put that in there. And now we can get to decorating it. Now the roof, I'm going to be doing some slates. And although I don't know, I could do that. No, so I don't need to look, well, I don't know, could it? No, no, we're going to put slates on it. So I have to cut an awful lot of slates. Now this is where the oddments come in handy. Use up all your bits. It's a great way of using them. In fact, I'm going to use the smaller bits. So right now, let me just sort out. Oh, the big bits we're going to keep. I'm just going to use all my smaller pieces to get rid of a lot of what I've got. As you can see, there's quite a lot of small pieces, and it's pointless me wasting them when I could be using them up. So for now, like I said, we're just going to cut and glue, and I'll be back when I've done it. Well, I'll show you a couple of them first, because these don't have to be perfect in any way, shape or form. I just cut shapes. Where did I put the other one? And then all I do is start at the bottom and work up. Doesn't matter if some are longer than others, although I want to get that right. See? We can fit smaller ones in there, and then what you need to do is you're going to put some on top. So shove them where you want them. See? Now, let me just move that over. I'm going to move that to there. You're going to alternate them. So I know I need a slim one in there. See, like that, and it makes it more interesting. So I'll be back when I've finished mine. Right, I'm back. Now, I'm just taking a break. So far, I've got the roof done and everything. I've got the back to do it, but I'm just going to wait for a minute. I'm just taking a break. So I've got some blue tack here. And some beads, because I need to make some Christmas baubles for my Christmas tree that I'm going to be making. I'm going to be making several. So what I need is to have something to put them in. Now I'm just going to flatten this down, only because I don't want it like this. I've got flat. You know, and then just so that I've got somewhere to put them when they're drying, I'm just going to put them in here. They should sit just perfectly okay there to dry. Oh, I don't think you can see that, can you? Let me just even bring that in a little bit. That should be enough so you can see what I'm doing. I'll move that out move that out a little bit. So you should be able to see that, yeah. So I need bead caps. I've got some wire. And I've got this crinkle wire. Very rarely use it. And I thought, well, it'd be a great way to use it on these baubles. But first of all, I need to find the right size. Let me just tip some of these out. The right size bead caps for what I'm doing. Now I have these, and I like these, the little brass ones. It ain't going to go well because I'm doing it. Let me just see if I can take this off. Because it didn't slice over the hole properly. So, best way for me to do it, pop on the little bead cap through the wire, over the wire. Hang on a minute. Like that. Pop the bead on in the hole, the wire in the hole. And let that sink back. And then, hey presto, you've got your little tree bauble, even smaller. And you can make yourself however many you need. These I need for the houses, and these I need for the trees. You see that? So I would do the wire first. Put the wire through the bauble, and then you can always sort that out after. So what I'm going to do is pop that on. Oh bum. Like that. Glue the bit of wire. Take hold of the bead. And do it that way. And there you go. I think they're so cute. Let's try it again. Right, I'm now going to use this trimmed wire, Trimmets wire. This is 20 gauge. And I'm making a little loop to hang it. And I've got these shiny crystal ones, which are multicoloured, like a petrol colour. And like I say, I'm going to pop the bead cap on. Drop the, let me just change my glue stick round. Pop the glue in there. And then take the bead. And they've got a little tree bauble. Oops. Tiny tree bauble. They're cute. I'm thrilled with them, to be honest. So I'm just going to do a couple more of these. Well, I need to do 12 of these. But they're not hard to do. Make your own little Christmas baubles. I mean, I saw some today and they were expensive and I'm not doing it. I refuse point blank. I'd rather spend an hour doing my own. And I know somebody's sat and made them, and probably somebody's done it a lot quicker than I can do it. But I can't justify paying that kind of money out that they're asking for them. I really can't. I'm sorry. I never can with miniatures. Not when I can make them more or less the same, if not better, and then I find out, you know, that they're selling them for an absolute fortune. Years ago maybe, but not today. Miniaturists are everywhere. So it's not as unique as it used to be. It used to be a unique thing to do. See? They're great. 7, 8, 9. I need 3 more of those. But these are all done for the tree. And I've got those 3 to do as well. That one, and that one. But yeah, I love them. Multicoloured, and they're going to look fantastic on my tree. Right, I've now finished. These are all the little tree baubles that I've made. Sorry. And I made some little orange ones. I've got to find some pink beads and red beads and things like that and make some more. But they've turned out okay. I'm quite pleased with them. I mean, some of these have got red, blue and pink in all together. And they are gorgeous. So, that's how you make them. And I will probably have to make some more shortly when I start doing the things, putting it all together and whatnot. So yeah, I'm quite thrilled about that, and can't wait for the next bit. Yeah, I think I'll be back. I've got the house to finish. Let me just higher this up so you can actually see. The church, I mean, sorry, not the house, the church. Let me just put this up here so you can see it. Right, I'm going to go back out so you can actually see the church. So there's the steeple. The roof, because it's an old vintage cottagey type. Loved what happened with the wall. And now I'm not doing the back, but I will be doing the roof at the back. I might do this, I don't know yet. We'll see. But I'm quite happy with that. That's a better church than the other one. Come back for part 4. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye bye for now.